Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode, after finishing a descending patrol of St. Ursula while searching for Kia, we found her with a new friend Shizuku as Arios also arrived, clearing up our misunderstandings as our intermission came to an end and Ravash began distribution of something, having been pushed into a corner. Chapter 4 Creeping Wisdom then got underway with Noel's Seeker arriving to tell us of the Haunted Moon Temple. With the CGF having entered to investigate only for the troops to get scared off, the Sergeant Major has enlisted us to help her check it out, and now joins us throughout the day as we tackle our patrol and new support requests.
Okay, with new gear, and with things moving on the way it has done, we should probably go to Genten 2 to, do some slots and stuff. But I'm thinking of hipping straight over to Downtown District, beginning our thing there, seeing how much new material we've got, and then up into East Street and Long Lao, right? Works for me.
I think that sister just went into Jingo's place. Ha, now's our chance to hide. You know, Jingo hasn't shown up for any of the sister's lessons. She must be hard on the sister to deal with her.
So there's a sister in Nine Valley.
Those little delinquents have been behaving peculiarly. My ears aren't what they used to be, so I can't quite make out their words. Those boys in the red tracksuits have been behaving strangely. What has them acting up?
I won't be able to talk to my neighbor Michaud today because he's heading to St. Ursula for a checkup. He's been studying his butt off, so I imagine the strain isn't doing wonders for his health. I just recently became closely acquainted with Michaud. Pretty worried about him. What if he ruined his health? How is Michaud? No, you're not Michaud. Local hooligans seem to have been behaving themselves the past month or so. There's hardly any uproars, brawls, or petty squabbles breaking out on the streets these days. It's a much needed quiet, if I might add. That being said, I've heard rumors that suggest they're up to something more sinister than simple street brawls. You lads and lasses better be careful walking through the downtown district. Okay. Have they finally let bygones be bygones? They kind of have a force more to unite against, don't they? You're Michaud, right? No need to take prisoners if we got Brainbuster. Depends how you want to pig it. Hey, did you guys see Risha leave earlier?
Heh, she gave me a nice pat on the head like she always does. She always makes me so happy.
Still better than a weapon called no prisoners. Especially a police weapon. Police stompers.
We've halted construction for the duration of the diet sessions. They're waiting to see if their budget is approved before resuming progress. My husband's been spending so much time in the construction site that they hardly ever see him. Doesn't sound like they've got much work done in the construction site, lady. If that's the case, why don't they just give him some time off?
I mean, he's still getting money, right? I mean, paid time off is great. Who's that? What the? Who the hell stole my drink? It's gone. I didn't even get to drink any of it yet. Someone stole... There, you! I ain't gonna let you off the hook so easily next time. Actually, it's double dialogue for him for the first time ever, I think. That's a rarity. So what's going on with the boys? Oh, they've got no guard. Cops are here at a time like this. Get the hell out of here. You stick your nose in our business, I'll kill ya.
What is this delinquent so worked up about?
Don't go pushing your luck, Dino. You're still a total newbie. What's got your panties in a bunch? All I said was I was bored of being a guard dog. Let me in on your training sessions, Jed. I need to see some action. Is it just me or is this guy totally playing with fire? Or are you scared I'll take you down, you coward? That's not Dino. Just take it up with Wold if you're that dead set on it. I don't think you can talk shit to me, you moron. Dino's been creeping me out these days. Since when did he start mouthing off? It's totally out of character for him. He's on the bottom rung of the Viper ladder and he's usually a total pansy. Hey, what's that up with these bad vibes? Oh, I got just a thing. Singing! That'll help with it. Hey, Dino's at it again, eh? You've been pissing me off real bad lately. Hey, what's up with you guys? Get lost as else I'll make ya. Nah. Whose turf do you think this is? I'm thinking you could just waltz in here. Seems angrier than usual. Everyone here is on edge. What the hell's going on here? I mean, maybe the Testaments know something. Or maybe Cleaning Kid knows something. I like all the different shapes in the pavement. They're relaxing to look at. I'm staring at it all day when I clean. I somehow manage to never get bored of it. I mean, he loves his job. Sounds dull as dishwater what he's doing, but if he loves it. Yep, it's as good as new. This place never fails to get the job done. Oh, hey Scott, do you come here regularly? Well, this store gives off the impression that it's an illegally run business. Ah, no need to be like that. You guys come here often too, right? Brace us to take advantage of everything at their disposal. We'd have trouble making it in Crossbell. I dropped off my rifle for repairs the other day, so I just came back to pick it up. Needed some tuning up, considering the recent uptick of powerful monsters around Crossbell. Remember, guys, you can never be too prepared. Might be a good idea to bring my Enigma here the next time it breaks too. I was running out of interesting ways to spruce up weapons, so figured I'd consult my old friend Roberts. Started by drafting up some nifty blueprints. There's still some room for improvement, but hey, something's still better than nothing. Give me a shout if you want to give it a whirl. While Roberts down, the Epstein Foundation was a buddy of mine back when I used to work there. Back in the day, all the brightest youngsters would flock over to the Epstein Foundation to study orbital technology and engineering. Of course, old Roberts and I were among those youngsters. Alright, what can we make? So we can change it to the... Oh, God, it costs 10. Ogre Crusher. Schrodinger's Cat causes KO. Plus 10%. Death Blow. Arts. Oh, okay. Moulin Rouge. Accuracy plus 30%. I mean, Swordbreaker and Ogre Crusher first seem the most important. It's interesting how, like, TO's a strength plus 150. That's quite a lot. KO as well is kind of not bad. Counter KO. Causes Faint plus 10% for Randy. No extra good stuff for Lloyd is kind of disappointing. But, well, he's a physical damage dealer. Primarily, so it makes sense to do his. Alright, we'll get the Ogre Crusher. Sounds nice. Taking the name away from Brainbuster. And take prisoners. Now break swords. We're running out of money, by the way. How have I not got enough U material? Because it costs $1 billion. Alright, the Swordbreaker. Tomfers that can break a criminal's weapon. That sounds better. Ogre Crusher resembles a hammer, modified to give a strong impact. Seems like his base range goes down when you take away the good weapon. We got into a little spat with the Vipers in the middle of the street yesterday. Those guys never changed. They didn't have a single shred of integrity. This makes me want to beat them even harder. Damn those Vipers. Is their audacity no bounds? Audacity knows no bounds indeed. But something about that blue-haired ruffian feels off to me. If I remember correctly, he was that little twerp who used to guard the entrance. That blue-haired ruffian has been provoking us more often. Not only that, but his old demeanor has changed. I remember him being way more wimpy before. Business in Crossbell appears to be booming these days. Day after day, all I hear about is how yet another company is expanding. Downtown District is as desolate as ever, though. Downtown District refuses to change. That's precisely why I like it here. Well, if it is my SSS friends, are you working right now? Yeah, just taking care of a few things. Any changes in the Downtown District? I suppose the Testaments are the same as usual. But enough about that. I see a new face among your ranks. Is she from the CGF? Yeah, circumstances led to us working together, so she's with us for the time being. My name's Noelle Seeker. Are you an acquaintance of the SSS? It's a pleasure to meet you. Wow. I could tell her to loosen up, but I bet it'd be way more fun to mess with her. Don't you guys think so too? Excuse me? Honestly, Wazi. Oh, come on, man. It's a waste of a bad boy like myself. I'd rather hear a girl like her yell at me until she's red in the face. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm no masochist. Now, you listen here. I gave you the most forthright greeting I could, so why are you returning the favor by making fun of me? Furthermore, what's with your wardrobe? Dress more like someone your age. Yep, that's definitely more like it. Bring Bringing someone as straight-laced as the Sergeant Major here might have been a mistake. I wouldn't say that. They seem to be getting along just fine. Oh, hold on a second. I don't think a miner should be drinking, let alone in the middle of the day. Ma'am, this is juice. There's no way he isn't doing it intentionally. Is he a miner? Oh, whatever. Will you be placing an order? It's always so difficult to strike up a conversation with this guy. Whilst he usually works 2 or 3 nights a week, apparently he earns a sizable income from his nighttime job. Go Wazi. Male escort extraordinaire. So there's something wrong with Bluehead Dino. Which, to be honest, if you would ask me to just simply guess what's wrong with him, considering personality change, aggression change, etc. If it was real world, actually, when I think about it, magic could be to cause. But still, drugs. Is there drugs? Goddess almighty, lady. How many times do I have to say it before you get it through your head? Jingo, you can at least do simple math, can you? Let's give it a test. One rifle from the Rhineford Company sells for 15,000 mira. Last week we sold 40 rifles. What were our total sales? 600,000 mira. Perfect. See, she's got it covered. It isn't perfect at all. How is this in any way appropriate? The sister from the cathedral has been constantly pestering us. Goddess, what an annoying woman. I also just cow her tongue already. I'd like for Jingo to participate in Sunday school like all the other kids, but I'm always turned away. I can only pray that I'm able to make Ashley understand. Teaching the children of the downtown district is never as straightforward as you'd hope. Ignore that nosy-ass sister and buy something, will ya? Master total cable for a smile on myself. Do you, considering we're in another chapter, do you have any good stuff? Not really there. It's probably in the court section, I imagine the good stuff is. Luck. We should already have one of these. Here we go. So I take it we can buy some +3s now. But what is better? Trading up for them? Or straight up buying them? We've got like several action 1s, right? Yeah, we've only got 2. Even though it says like we can trade for this. Exchange for a 4. Yeah, we got not got the required items whatsoever. Trading up would be pretty hard. We trade 2 burns for an attack. Oh, okay. Might be able to trade some stuff here in the future. We can make burns with an attack too. It's an interesting route when you look at it. What's this? Can be used to customize equipment at an orbital factory. Requires a T material. Okay. So we're going to need this in the future at some point in time. It's pretty much laid out for us. We'll be back. I'll keep checking. Whatever you're for. Alright, we got weapons upgraded. Time for Anton's quest, right? Should we take it on first of all? Where is Anton? He wasn't here, right? I said Long Lao. Was I wrong? No. We're right. He's already extended his stay for 3 whole weeks. Not that it's likely to make much of a difference. Every day is an adventure with Anton. Who knows what will happen next? I'm begging you, Adius. Please let me meet with that beautiful angel again. Excuse me, are you Anton? Yep, that's me. Who are you, though? We're with the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. We're here to consult with you about a support request. Oh, I've been waiting for you. There's something I want to ask for your help with right away. Will you hear me out? Yeah, we will. Request say that you're trying to locate a woman, right? Yeah, I really need to find her so I can give her my thanks. She pulled me out of the darkness when no one else could. Care to elaborate? Sure, my best friend Ricky and I came here from LaBelle on vacation. To be honest, my life stinks. I figured visiting somewhere a little more exciting might help turn it around. Sure, fair enough. Nothing changed though. Still got slopped across the face by the cold, cruel reality of my life. To make matters worse, I managed to lose my wallet and all the money I brought for this trip along with it. Oh man, that really is unfortunate. Well, yeah, leave it to someone as dull and hopeless as myself to screw up that badly. I really am my own worst enemy, aren't I? Ricky already tried to help me find my wallet, but it was to no avail. I was thinking I had no other choice but to borrow some mirror from him and limp back home to the bill. However, that was when it all began. Just when all hope was lost, that kind woman gave me the helping hand I needed. Man, I'm jealous. You don't find a gal like that every day. Seriously, it was all thanks to her efforts that I was able to get my wallet back in one piece. As you can imagine, I thought our meeting could have only been fated. When I was lost, trapped in an endless pit of darkness, she held out her hand and pulled me back into the light. She's nothing short of an angel. So to make an increasingly long story short, you want us to find this girl, right? Yes, that's exactly right. The problem is, I've been searching for her for the last 3 weeks, but I haven't found a single lead. I asked the Bracer Guild to help a poor guy out, but they turned me down. They claimed that it'd be a low priority case, since she isn't exactly missing. They had far more important work they needed to focus on. Hell, if this were a bill, I'd be able to get help with something as mundane as a drinking contest. The memories! The memories! Are you okay? I'm fine. Just reopened an old wound. Anyway, moving along. Ricky heard about your team while he was out in the town, so he submitted a request for me. Your team's pretty much like the Bracer Guild, right? Come on, help a poor guy out. Well, sure, I suppose. I didn't know the SSS handled note requests of this nature. It works as a much wider scope than I thought it did. To be fair, something like this is quite rare. So what's the plan, Lloyd? I do not know how I feel about the CPD involving themselves in other people's personal affairs. She makes a good point. But to be honest with you guys, I kind of want to scope out this chick. What's she look like anyway? Bet she's cute as heck, yeah? Cute as heck doesn't even begin to describe her. Still have her burned into my memory. She had a gentle aura about her that could calm even the most churlish of men. Her calm voice radiates an unbridled kindness. And don't even get me started on her utterly adorable auburn pigtails. Can't help but shake the feeling that I know someone like that. I agree, that sounds awfully familiar. I too seem to recall encountering someone of a similar description frequently. Well, he's clearly talking about our Fran, ain't he? Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, we already knew that from previous dialogue we've seen. Wait a second, you guys know her? There's a strong chance we do. You said she had an auburn-coloured hair. Was it roughly the same colour as mine? Yeah! It is, it totally is! No, wait, don't tell me. You're related to each other? Well, assuming we're not mistaken, then yes. I'm actually her older sister. Oh, thank you, sweet Adius. Hear that, Ricky? Fate strikes again. Sure, Anton, if that's what your heart believes, then maybe you're right. Though you're kind of ignoring the possibility that she might not actually be the one. Excuse me, dear sister? What? Does she already have, a romantic partner? Her? Not that I've heard of. We don't live together, but she's never told me anything in the sort. I see. Anyway, I'd like to really show her my most heartfelt thanks before I head back to La Bille. Would you do me the great honor of asking her to meet with me? Well, I suppose I don't mind. You okay with taking on this request, Lloyd? Sure, why not? All right, we'll accept your request. Yes, thank you so much. Okay then, I'm counting on you guys. Please get her to promise to meet with me again. Now this is settled, we should head over to the precinct and see if we can get a hold of her. I bet she's manning the reception desk right now. Good idea. I'll come along with you. A sincere favor has started. The question is, what are the odds? Can't believe I ran into a sister of all people at my last stop. No mistaking it, Ricky. This is fate. Fate, I tell you. It's our destiny to be together. I'm so freaking happy I could die. Anton has a bad habit of leaving those kind of things in the hands of fate. If you ask me, if they were really fated to be with each other, we would have already met her at the police station. You're such a negative, Nelly. Oh, you would have already met. Right, we'll begin our sweep of East Street in the future. The admin district's where it's at, after all. Do you know what I mean? There's that little shaking noise in the music. Hey, Fran. You've got a fan. Oh, hi, everyone.
see you're still tagging around with the SSS, Noe. Did you guys run into a snag while you were investigating those ruins? No, not quite. We haven't even been. We're actually here to speak with you, Fran. With me? Did I do something wrong? Not at all. We're just following a lead for this request we're working on. You see, there's a tourist claiming that you helped him during the last day of the anniversary festival. You apparently helped him find his wallet. Does that ring any bells? The wallet. Let me think about that for a second. Oh, right. I do remember that. He's a traveler from Labelle, right? So he really did meet Fran. Oh boy, let me tell you, that was one hard day. I was on my way back home from work, and I ran into a man on the verge of tears. And you can just leave him like that. We were out past sundown trying to track down that darn wallet of his. Even a Fran to drop everything to help some poor schmuck she doesn't even know. Well, I am a member of the police force. It's my duty to help those in need too. I called HQ over and over again to see if the wallet got turned in. Funnily enough, we ended up finding it under his bed at the inn he was staying at. I was relieved it wasn't stolen at least. So it was all a false alarm. Anyway, what did you need from me? Something happened to him? Right, about that. We learned that his name is apparently Anton, and as it turns out, he's still here in Crossbell City, even though the festival is well over. We've been trying to track you down for weeks, and he doesn't want to leave until he's had the chance to thank you. That's why his friends submitted a request to the SSS to help him out. Wow, really? Aw, I'm flattered. So what'd you say, Fran? No one's forcing you to meet him, so you have to have every right to refuse if you don't want to. I don't see why not. He's been trying his hardest to find me, hasn't he? Seriously? You sure? I promise you don't have to go through with this just to help us with our request. Oh no, that's not why I agreed to it. I actually would like to meet him again too. After our little adventure from last time, I'm sure we'll have plenty to sit back and laugh about. Oh, but I might not be able to make time for him, considering I'm working. Shoot. If that's the case, then it's out of our hands. Excuse me, everyone. What's up, Rebecca? I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation like this, but your lunch break is coming up pretty soon, isn't it, Fran? Why don't you ask him to meet you then? Really? Do you mind? It's a little unorthodox since you're technically on duty. You should have enough time for a chat. As long as you do it during your break, I'll be able to hold down the fort. You seem to be having a little bit too much fun with this, Rebecca. Well, since you're going out of your way to help me out, I'll accept your offer. Well then, about this little rendezvous. Would being Sept in Central Square be alright? I can head there in a little bit. Well, as long as you're okay with it. We should go and tell Anton the plan. Make sure he knows I'm looking forward to it too. Fran, don't tell me she's actually interested in this Anton guy. Something up, Noel? You seem to be off in the whole other world there. It's nothing, Randy. I'm fine. Anyway, Lloyd, let's go report the news to Anton. Alright, sounds like a plan. I'll be heading off to being Sept in Central Square in a bit. You saw Anton, I said hi. Is this a love connection? Are we making it a reality? Anton. Hello again, Anton. Oh, you guys are back already. How did it go? Did you get Fran to agree to meet with me? Surprisingly enough, yes. She seemed receptive to the whole idea. She'll be on break soon, so she'd like to meet you at the restaurant in Central Square. She would. Thank you so much. I don't know how much I'll ever repay you for this. Man, oh man, I didn't think a bum like myself would ever get a lucky break. He seems a little overly thrilled. I'm glad it's working out for you, Anton. Alright, I need to find her an appropriate gift to thank her for her help. I don't actually have anything prepared for her. Dude, seriously, should have that plan well in advance. The date's already knocking your damn door. But hey, can you blame me? I didn't think it'd be me this quickly. Oh, I know just the thing. Pardon me, dear sister. Would you be willing to accompany me to Times? Times? Why do you want to go there? It's the perfect place to find a present for Fran. Your sisters, so I figured you all have all kinds of insider knowledge on her tastes and hobbies. I could find her the perfect gift. Right. On that note, I'd really rather you didn't call me dear sister. Could the rest of you come along and help me pick out a present too? Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. This is becoming more bothersome by the second. Well, we've come this far, so we may as well see it through to the end. Alright, should we go to Times then? Sir, yes sir. Thanks a bunch, you guys. Well, we're already there. Well, we should probably hurry and pick out Fran's present. I don't think we got the time for that now, Lloyd. Fran's probably already on her way to the restaurant. Randy's right, Lloyd. Since he invited her, making her wait wouldn't be very polite. What do we do then? I propose we divide into two teams. Ellie, Randy, and I will go to the restaurant in advance. Once there, we will explain to Fran we will be arriving a little bit late. In the meantime, Noelle and I can help Anton pick out a present. I think that'd be the most efficient course of action at this point. I can't thank you enough, everyone, for everything. I'm truly blessed to have met such kind and charitable people. Please don't start crying, I beg you. Anyway, let's go with Tio's plan. I'm counting on you guys. Leave it to us. Try to be brief. May arrive with a present that'll knock her dead, with happiness. I mean, that should be a new paper in times, now I think about it. We're running on borrowed time, so let's get to the department store. Anton, keep your eyes peeled. Sergeant Major, speak up if you see something Fran might like. I don't suppose I have any other choice. I'm in your debt, dear sister.
What are we buying? Where are we buying? Good afternoon. Welcome to Time's department store. Please ask the clerks for assistance if you are having trouble deciding on an item. I'll be more than happy to explain the products in detail for you. What do you want to buy? I mean, I'd imagine... Yeah, let's go here. This is where the expensive items are, right? Let's face it. Let's get Fran a nice present. I don't know. Our humble shop primarily deals in small accessories and jewelry. It may seem a bit on the pricey side, but I assure you, each and every one of our products is of the highest quality. We're looking for a gift for a young woman. What would you recommend? I think I know just the thing. I shall consider our pink moon necklace. Isn't it just beautiful? As you can see, it's garnished with a dazzling pink jewel, only adding to its grace and refinement. Wow, it's perfect! Pink is one of Fran's favorite colors, and the necklace itself is gorgeous, but I feel like it might be too extravagant for the first gift you give her, Yeah, you might be on something there. I don't want to get the wrong idea. Still, it's hard cool. What do you think about the pink moon necklace, Lloyd? I will give it some more thought. We've got to find out what all the presents are. We should think this over a little more. Gotcha. When you picking a simple present would be so complicated. Yeah, that would be a bit weird. Bit early. Like, super duper early. Let's buy some food. Oh, we can. Welcome to Legion's Foods. I deal with a wide variety of important ingredients. Actually, we're looking for a present that would be suitable for a young woman. Really now? Well, in that case, how about a jar of iced jam imported straight from Remiferia? It's a cool, smooth texture. It's absolutely irresistible. It's been all the rage. Jam would definitely be an unexpected kind of gift. Would Fran even like it, though? Fran does love bread, that's for sure. She'd probably be very excited to get some red jam to go with it. Still, a present that doesn't eventually run out would probably be nicer, wouldn't it? What should I do? I never know what the right answer is for things like these. What do you think, Lloyd? Should I go with the iced jam? Sister said no. Something to remember you by. That's what we need. A paper. Welcome to my general store. Are you looking for anything in particular? Actually, we're looking for a present that'll be suitable for a young woman. A present for a young woman, huh? I know just the thing. How about this Mishi plush? There isn't a girl in the world who doesn't like stuffed toys, right? Oh, I'm getting a good feeling about this one. You guys, what do you think? It's really cute. Fran loves cutesy things, so that's not a bad idea. Thing is, I'm not really sure whether she likes Mishi that much. God, what the heck do I do? So bad at stuff like this. Lloyd, do you think a Mishi plush would make a good present for Fran? Probably not, judging by what Noelle said. Well, it's probably better to look around a bit more first. And I would already discount the shoe shop, because I think buying shoes for someone is a bit weird. Welcome. If you look for a pair of shoes, you come to the right store. Runners, leather shoes, boots, you name it. We have a wide selection of shoes that satisfy our customers' every need. What sort of women's shoes do you have? Trying to find a gift for someone who we don't know the size of, but Noelle probably does. Let me see. How do you feel about these Strager boots? For buying them for Estelle, sure. Strager Corporation is as reliable as shoemakers come, and the brand has become quite popular among girls lately. Pair of boots. Excuse me, dear sister, do you know if Fran wears boots? I think if I remember, Fran saying she was interested in getting some boots not too long ago. No clue she was talking about this particular brand, though. God, I'm not sure then. Do you think I should go with the Strager boots, Lloyd? No. I think buying shoes would be freaking weird. Alright, what do you sell them? Luca Boutique. We have every style of clothing you could ever ask for, from children's clothes to fancy business suits. Do not hesitate to ask me for assistance. I shall look for a present that'll be suitable for a young woman. If it's a gift for a young lady, then let's see what we have in stock. Why not go over on our newest products, the knitted pom beanie? I assure you, she'll become infatuated with the soft, fluffy sensation of the white pom. A beanie? Well, I could definitely see a Fran wearing this, considering how cute it is. I think it would match well with the clothes she usually wears. I'm not sure she likes to wear hats in the first place, given the way she styles her hair. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Looks like this would be a risky bet. I mean, I wouldn't choose yet. I need to think about it. This really is a difficult decision. Do we still have time to look at some of the other shops? Yeah, there should be a little bit of time left. Let's go take a look real quick. Can we phone up Fran? Phone a Fran? That'd be better for me right now. We have general goods and important foods on the first floor, plus a boutique, a shoe store, and an accessory shop on the second floor. Each of these shops are sure to carry goods to suit our customers' needs. I recommend paying each one of them a visit. Okay. Real present-giving talk here. Jam runs out and is done. It's inoffensive, but it isn't very memorable. Unless maybe it's like in a special jar and the jar's used for something. The Mishi plush is probably one of our safer options. Of course, we have no clue if she likes Mishi, and I can't remember mentioning anywhere for our playthrough so far if she likes Mishi at all. Shoes are just such a no-go. One size. Two. I think just buying a woman's shoes is kind of weird. Like, well, as a gift for the first kind of I don't know. Just like buying a really expensive jeweled necklace on the first time. It's pretty weird as well. She probably does like Mishi. Yeah, everyone likes Mishi. Back in my day, she had to spend 3 months' salary on a wedding ring. Ah, those were the days. Those are the days you like, is it? The hat is inoffensive, but does she like wearing that over her hair? Is it nice to wear with pigtails? But equally, it's functional. I mean, shoes are obviously functional too, but if you know what I mean, there's a big difference between wearing shoes and wearing a hat from time to time when it's like cold or something. I can't remember if we saw her like wearing a hat ever in the game. She wears a hat at the police station, doesn't she? I don't know. So it's between the Mishi plush and the hat. I'm just wondering if the Mishi plush is too much of a safe option. It'd be something that sits in her house, in her room. What's the other thing I'd love to know is the price tag on all of these products. Because I think for a gift like this, what you should do is you should pay for something that's relatively inexpensive. Because again, like the expense kind of like means a lot and could weird someone out by you giving them a gift that is X amount of money. So, and knowing our like Mishi plushes so far, they cost like 10k. It's too bad I can't see the actual things in the store. Shoes cost, if we're looking at like expense cost in this thing, it's probably jam at the bottom, hat, shoes, plushy necklace. Tia will know about anyone who doesn't like Mishi. She writes their name in a little black book, does she? Honest question, has there been a single character that doesn't like Mishi in Trails? I wish there was some other actual clue.